Look at this. Looking like Whistling Diesel's new Platinum F350. Mud all in the floor. Ridiculous. All over my boots and everything. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I want to take a minute to do a video. I've got a clip I want to show you guys of where I unloaded the other day. I've been to two different places in the last couple of weeks that was exactly like this. I recorded it on a cell phone, so I don't know how well the quality is going to be. I think it'll be okay though. But anyway, with all the rain and everything that we've had lately, it is just impossible to keep a clean truck. And so I need to wash my truck, but it just seems like it's kind of pointless. And I've had a lot of comments on some of my videos and my truck's dirty and why is my truck so dirty. I need to wash my truck, I need to polish my wheels, I need to armor all my tires. And you know, maybe you guys just running up and down the road and bumping docks and stuff can keep a clean truck, but with this flatbed and going into places and the roads that I do, it is really tough. You would have to wash your truck twice a week in order to do that, and I just do not have the time or the money to wash the truck twice a week. But anyway, so I'm gonna show you guys what this is looking like here. I don't know if you can tell, but the frame is no longer glossy black that we painted. It is blending right on in there and sand colored and whatnot, and that covers up all the imperfections, the rust imperfections in the frame and everything. You guys know I've tried to polish these wheels, and you see what they look like now. And as I say, it's pretty tough to keep this clean. There's even mud all over my straps here. I'm gonna show you in the next clip how that got there. It just gets all over everything. Some of these places I go in, it's a mud hole, and whenever you take off, I mean, you can see how much is on the tire there. It just slings it all down the side of the truck and on the frame, on the fuel tanks, and it's really tough to keep it clean. But anyway, so I'm going to cut to that clip and show you guys the conditions that I get to go in sometimes hauling this flatbed stuff and whatnot. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm going to get out. Stuff gets all over your straps, and you try to roll your straps up, throw them, it gets all over you. Look at this mess. Everywhere. Ridiculous. Look at this. Looking like Whistling Diesel's new Platinum F350. Mud all in the floor. Ridiculous. All over my boots and everything. Got it everywhere. Anyway, guys, I was not supposed to get out there. They don't really care for you getting out of the truck while you're getting unloaded, but the guy that was unloading me was on an off-road forklift, and he had got a bundle and went around back somewhere to drop it off somewhere. And so I thought I could get out and get a little bit of footage there. And that guy on that orange forklift, he seen me, and he came over. "You're not supposed to get out of the truck." I was like, "Yeah, okay." But anyway, so that's why I was kind of looking down. You know, wasn't really panning around a whole lot. I seen that guy over there when I got out the truck, and he seen me get out, and he came over there and was like, "Yeah, you're not supposed to get out." Yeah, okay. So anyway, I got y'all a little bit of footage. I'm sure be interested in knowing, you know, if somebody could tell me how to keep a clean truck running in that conditions without washing it every single load you haul. I just don't see no other way, and you know, it's just not practical. you'd spend $10,000 a year at a truck wash trying to do that, I believe. And I just don't have that kind of money and time to sit at the truck wash. You sit at the truck wash as long as it took to haul the loads, because the loads I haul, some of them is not but 200 miles, some of them is 400 or 500 miles. It just depends on where they go. But so anyway, I wanted to throw that in there. I've had a lot of questions about that. It gets better in the summertime, but in wintertime it's a mess. And from the other trucks I see running up and down the road, a lot of them ain't having no better luck with all this rain and stuff, and where they go evidently. And I know you guys up north fight it with the snow and the salt on the road and the snow melting. I know you guys go through that stuff, and it slings all down the side of the truck, and it's hard to keep clean. I seen a guy at the truck stop the other day dipping a towel or something in the stuff that you wash your windows with, and wiping the side skirts on his truck. And he was trying to keep it clean, but that's aggravating because you're screwing the next guy that comes up. It needs to clean their window, and you stick your squeegee in there to clean your window, and you pull out just nasty, dirty, muddy water where somebody's done that and wiped the side of the truck off, and you smear that all over your window, and you sure as heck can't see nothing in. And that's a little bit aggravating when they do that. I know they're trying to keep the truck clean and all, but that's kind of aggravating when you need to clean your window, and that's what you come out with. You just muddy water in the doggone things you're supposed to clean your windows with. That's a little aggravating. So anyway, I'm going to show you guys these air hoses here I got too while I'm doing the video. I'm going to show you guys the air hoses here I got installed a while back as well. I never did show them. And I've got my new thing in. It's got the spring in it that you hang. It's supposed to hang on your pogo stick. They make them in different lengths, and the pogo stick thing is back behind here now because I put this headache rack on here. But I did it like I did on my last truck, and like I say, you can order these in different lengths. This was the longest one I found that they had, and I tied a piece of chain up there to lengthen it down a little bit so that my air hoses are not rubbing on everything. I put a brand new set of air hoses on here as well. This wire right here, I'm sure somebody's going to ask me about it, but this wire is went to the dump valve switch. I don't have it hooked up. I don't have a switch on this truck, but on my last truck I had a switch inside, and it's basically you just put power. I had it right here, so it's quick disconnect, and I pull this cord off of my other truck. It's a brand new cord, and I grabbed it and stuck it on here. That's why that wire is hanging there. That's the only purpose it serves. I need to fix that and make it where it work. But with a spread axle flatbed, it's a dump valve that's on the rear axle that when you turn that switch on, it'll drop the air on your rear axle back here so that you can turn. If you get yourself in a tight spot trying to turn around with these spread axle trailers, or if you're trying to back in a truck stop in a tight spot, you cannot hardly back these things in. It puts the trailer in such a bind with that spread right there being that far apart. It's really, really hard on the trailer. I did get myself in a situation. I went in a truck stop here a week or so ago, and was looking for a spot. And the way they built the truck stop, it's a dead end. The aisle down there is a dead end, and it was in the Loves, and they had maybe 70 foot between the hoods of the truck, somewhere about there, which is just enough to turn around, but you got to turn super sharp. And luckily it was raining, and I drug this thing around, and the trailer tires was hopping, and there was another driver over there. I'm sure he thought I was an idiot, but got down there, and there was trucks behind me. It wasn't much backing up. I just had to kind of turn around down there, and I found a spot. There was a spot open all the way at the end down there. And anyway, I finally got it in there, but it not very good on the equipment. And I'm glad it was raining, and the blacktop wasn't dry. It would have sure enough been bad. But so that's what that dump valve does. It allows you to dump the air on the rear axle and remove some of the weight off of it, so that your rear axle will slide and it'll pivot on the front axle. But anyway, so I thought I'd throw that in the video. No point in making a separate video on just showing the airline routing, but I did get that taken care of, where I had them, when I put the headache rack on there, I just tied them up with a bungee cord in that video, because I was still waiting on that thing to come in. And anyway, it came in, I got it installed, I went ahead and put some new air hoses on there, got all that. like it's supposed to be, and not rubbing on anything, because that's not ever good when you got air hoses rubbing on anything. That's a bad situation. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thanks for watching, and if you guys know of any way to keep your truck a little bit cleaner and looking a little nicer when you're running in a mud pit, I'd love to hear what you got to say about it. So leave in the comments. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.